And that was a move I like to call the Michael Phelps. Plus, I'm a bird. What's up, guys? It's me, Chief Fan here. Welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be doing kind of a... Yeah, I'm doing a book rant. So, what am I going to be doing for my book rant? Well, I have two reviews because reviews are awesome. Face it. Then I'm going to show you guys two plays that I'm probably going to be reading relatively soon. And then I'm going to do a mini haul. You know, the routine that we always do with these rant videos, because these rant videos are some of my favorite videos to make because they're so much fun. And expect another tag video this weekend because I recently got great grammar gram alliteration, but I recently got tagged by Josh from Literary Gladiators to do the garden book tag, and I'm really excited to do that because I love a good tag, and even though I hate being out in the garden, I like tags and I like books, so I'm doing it. That unpopular opinion book tag. Oh. But anyway, enough chit chat, all that, and a splat. Let's get into this. Okay, this first book is probably the last great novel that I've read, or even the last good novel. I've been having terrible luck with novels lately, and this has been... I read this like a week and a half ago, it seems like. But yeah, it's Battle Royale by Koshun Takami, I think it's how I pronounce his name. It's a Japanese book, translated into English, and this was not gross, grotesque, violent, yet brilliant. Oh my goodness, if you want to read... Alright, let me just say this right here, right now. This is the book that Suzanne Collins completely was said to have ripped off, and yeah, she did. It goes past just the, survival games aspect of, the whole last man standing type of thing. That's been done to death. What I recognize in this book is so many more problems. But enough bashing about the Hunger Games. I want to praise this book. Holy mother of God, this book was amazing. It was amazing, guys. Oh my God. So what is this book about? These are about 42 middle school children being put on an island and being forced to kill each other. That's quality entertainment, people. That is quality entertainment. But anyway, I sound like an awful person. But Battle Royale, the reason why I love this book so much is the story. Holy mother of God. I've been using that adjective a lot lately. This book has such a gripping story. There is no point of it, even though it's like 600 pages, there's no point in this book where it feels flat, generic, or bland. And the writing only helps that. There are a few bland characters here and there, but they're easily excused from the great main characters that we have in our story. And it's absolutely wonderful. And I thought I was going to give this a 5 out of 5 because I was adoring this. Then the ending came around. I'm not saying that I hated the ending. In fact, I actually kind of liked it. It's just that there was way too much plot armor on certain characters. I'm not gonna say who, but let's just say by the time you start the final part, you know who's gonna win the game. So yeah, but there was one good twist in there at the ending that makes me say I like the ending, and Takami's great writing is still there. So Battle Royale, if you want to read the Hunger Games, don't. Just read this instead. It is so much better than the Hunger Games could even imagine being. It's just a masterpiece, a modern masterpiece in my opinion. And another book, but this one's a play. I've been really getting into plays lately, and this one I've had on my shelf for ages now. It's a little more, I really like to say obscure, but it's a lot less obscure than something like Shakespeare or Arthur Miller or Tennessee Williams. And that is Rhinoceros by Eugene Ionesco. I love this play. I love this play so much even though I just abused it. This play is just wonderful. It is like Kafka's Metamorphosis on steroids. That's pretty much all you have to know, but I'll tell you more. This is about a town who gets stampeded by who has this rhino just randomly appears stampeding people to death, and it's legitimately just so bizarre. And it follows the life of, like, a man named Berenger, I think is how you pronounce his name. I'm gonna make sure. Berenger, I think is how you pronounce his name. But he's the main character. He sees a lot of people go through a difficult conflict, if I say so myself. And Rhinoceros, this book is beautifully written, beautifully told, and strange and bizarre and wacky and funny. Holy mother of God. This is one of the most hilarious, if not the most funny play I have ever read in my entire life. This is laughing on the floor funny. Like, I swear. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just read this play. It's so good. If you're going to read anything, actually do read Battle Royale over this book, but still give both of them a shot. It's, though, the one thing I will say about Rhinoceros, it is a very acquired taste. Its sense of humor won't hit everybody, but if you're like a fan of like Monty Python or like that kind of absurdist sense of humor, check this out. This is awesome. Since Rhinoceros was such a ginormous hit for me, I decided I'm gonna read 2 more plays this weekend. One of them is Lorraine Hansberry's A Raisin in the Sun. This is an extremely famous play. It's really not that long. It's like 2 hours at the most, but A Raisin in the Sun, I've heard really good things about this. This is yet another book set in the 1930s, and guess where? In the South! Oh my goodness! But anyway, yeah, A Raisin in the Sun. I bet it's gonna be great. And another play that I've had on my shelf for a long while is The Glass Menagerie by Tennessee Williams. I felt like I've talked about this play before, but I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you don't know who Tennessee Williams is, it's kind of I wouldn't say sad. No, you be you, guys. You be you. But The Glass Menagerie, you should probably know who Tennessee Williams is, though. He's extremely famous American playwright. He wrote I've heard some of his plays are absolutely amazing. This is one of his more famous ones, but it's not one of his more... No, it's critically acclaimed. It just doesn't have that good of a ratings on Goodreads. But yeah, The Glass Menagerie, I've heard it's dark, but I've also heard it's brilliant. And then we're going on to my mini haul that I got. So, the first 4 books I got at a thrift store, 50 cents a piece! 50, no. 50, I don't know if that is 50 for you, but 50 cents! I got some pretty good choices out of there, so let's get started with an S.C. Hinton book. Oh my goodness, this takes me back to the past. That was then, this is now. Peter was going to read this for his class he's doing, but I haven't heard him talk about it in like a week or so, I don't want to make conclusions, but I'm just going to read this on my own time whenever I want to just go through a quick book because it's only like 150 pages, so yeah, pretty excited to read this one. It'll take me back because I loved The Outsiders as a kid, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, the next book is a book that I didn't even know existed, but it's from an author that I really love, so why not? And it's What I Talk About When I Talk About Running by Haruki Murakami. I did not know Murakami wrote a memoir about running, of all things. This is like a combination between a memoir about running and writing, and it's an old school copy. There's like a teacher's name on top. So, What I Talk About When I Talk About Running. This sounds interesting, even though the title doesn't really make that much sense. The next book is another high school copy because it says high school on the side, and that is Alas Babylon by Pat Frank. I was about to say Anne Frank. Oh my goodness, I'm an awful person. But Alas Babylon, this is like one of those apocalyptic stories where a town is miraculously survives the apocalypse, and everything changes for the town. And I've heard this is a really good book, so why not pick it up? It was like 50 cents. 50 cents! Okay, I gotta stop raving the fact that these books were 50 cents. And the final book that I got is Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen, I think is how you pronounce her name. This is an extremely famous book, yet I have no idea what this is about. I just found it there for 50 cents, and I'm like, you know what? It's only 50 cents. Pick it up. So, now I have this practically new copy in my library, so, yeah, I'm happy. Then I got a book. Oh my goodness, like, this is the most expensive book ever, guys. $3 whole. 3! Oh my goodness, but anyway, still dirt cheap. And that is Tiss by Frank McCourt. I absolutely adored Angela's Ashes, and this is by the same author. This is another memoir which pretty much picks up at the same spot Angela's Ashes left off. This is about Frank McCourt's time in America and kind of him settling his life in America. And it's supposed to be really good. I just haven't read it yet, so yay. I'm just going off the basis of Angela's Ashes, which was absolutely incredible. If you want to read a memoir, Angela's Ashes, guys, check it out. So that was the video, guys, and I am thirsty. I need a glass of water here real soon. After I stop recording, I'm just gonna chug down like a gallon of water. But anyway, comment down below on what you guys thought of the video. And as always, I'm Mega Man Chief Fan, and I'll see you later, guys.